Hey, I'm Melissa Maxx, or you can just call me Melissa Mask.
That's funny.
I can't tell from your expression. Is it funny?
No, I'm laughing. Behind the mask, I'm really laughing.
The man behind the mask. We're here with the band.
And that's Ken Anthony, by the way.
Oh, did I not say that? That's
no,
didn't
you're focusing on the Melissa Mask.
I didn't recognize you. We're here with the band LA Story, and why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
What's going on? Here, the man behind the mask. My name's Hatchet, singer. Next victim here.
I am Carmine, the guitar player.
Carmine. I love it.
Your voice is a little deep to be Melissa, so that.
Next.
Oh, there you go. I'm Carlos, the bass player.
Next.
Next victim. That's our drummer, Ruff.
That makes sense. Drummers don't have such large vocabularies, I found.
We call him Chris.
All right.
I'm Aaron Lee,
All right.
guitars.
Hey, can I take the mask off now?
Please do. It's freaking me out. And also, very short oxygen supply in there.
Wow. Oh, there he is.
Yay! Woo!
Wow.
So this is our house band. This band does our theme song, the Boobies and Puppies show.
I love the song, by the way.
It was so much fun to do, and when Melissa gave me the original track to kind of, hey, can you write something that sounds like this? And it was brilliant.
Well, but what I said to her in one of the previous video podcasts is the difference between her thing on the phone, where she was the inspiration, and your final mix is like the biggest difference that in the history of mankind.
I tried to explain. It starts. They heard my vision. It starts with a seed.
Yeah,
the seed was planted.
and I called it a seedy seed.
seedy.
I know.
But you would expect them to be British after hearing that song, right? They do it great.
It was great.
Remember how Green Day was British when they first started?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then we have a Brit in the band, and
Wait, aren't you Australian?
Nope.
You're not?
Nope.
His better half is.
Oh, that's where the confusion comes in.
So how did the band come together? And
Actually,
and why LA Story?
Actually, it was
I'll
Carmine's
tell you
brainchild.
real quick. So a couple years ago, I wrote a bunch of songs, got some friends together, and started the band. Called it LA Story.
Why LA Story? Why LA Story? Was it because there's the movie LA Story?
That's right.
Okay.
I had a song called LA Story, and I was calling the band something else.
Okay.
And then when I got my friends together, I was like, I'm going to call it LA Story.
Right.
So long story short, everybody moved and went to other jobs, and I said, Hatchet, I need a singer to come out and sub. He came out and subbed and killed it. We put some guys together, and we've been doing it for the last couple of years.
That's awesome.
But that's how it started, songs, friends, playing,
And you play all over Los Angeles, or do you
the whole
tour
country,
beyond
the whole
LA?
country, the whole
Really?
country, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we go across the state lines to as far as like Michigan. We've done as far as New Orleans, Louisiana.
So you said it's only been a couple of
Wisconsin.
years. It's only been a couple of years since you started.
Yeah, a couple
Okay.
years touring, and it's just how you have to do it these days. I think
Right.
with the way the music industry has changed so much
Yeah.
that you have to do it kind of old school style.
Mm-hmm.
Get your ass out there. Can I
Yeah.
say ass?
No, that's fine.
Get your ass out there.
Ass.
Tour. Hit the
Ass.
road.
Ass.
Ass.
Hey, let me ask you a question. But no, you just hit the road, and we do a lot of it on our own. We don't have any representation. We don't have any management.
Well,
we don't have any record labels.
This
We
is
do it
something
all
I
on our
work
own.
for a music company when I'm not the weekend DJ for that radio station that doesn't want to have anything to do with us.
Womp, womp,
Wah,
womp,
wah,
womp.
wah. So my standard question is, what are some of your biggest musical influences?
Mine are pretty broad. I mean, I go from Sinatra, Rat Pack, crooners,
Yeah.
all the way up to Iron Maiden is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Judas Priest, grew up listening to that, and even the heavier stuff. I've always been a Slayer fan, Sepultura.
So you guys-
I've got well-rounded, and Carmine's rock-rooted and punk rock-rooted.
My influence really, though, I was just thinking about what exactly what I say. My influence for real, though, is I had a little brother who was younger than me. He passed away, God rest his soul. But he was insane when he was 16, and I was a couple years older. So I've been playing catch-up my whole life. So I would say my influence is my little brother, Tommy. But I grew up with all the, the Yngwies.
You sound like you're back east, from back east somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
Jersey.
think?
Yeah.
16W.
Carmine, forget about it. Huh?
I'm going to have by the time this interview is over, my accent's going to be back. Now,
I'll be talking with my hands a lot more in 10 minutes.
I've been kind of quiet because
Is that where you get it from? The hand thing?
it's a New York thing. We're New Yorkers.
I stopped
Forget
talking
about
with
it.
my hands when I moved out here, but when I get home, my accent gets thick. I go down where the cheese is, to get the good sausage and peppers. It comes out.
It's
You know?
Great.
Now I've been kind of quiet because I know these guys, so I figured I'd let. But I do have a couple of questions. First of all, you guys are kind of like those little Russian stacking dolls. There's like a doll inside a doll inside a doll.
Oh, yeah, those are
like
cool.
what's with the mask behind the mask behind the mask? Like if
Yes.
you take these masks off, is there another mask?
Ah.
Yeah, you don't want to see
We're not
that.
going to let you know that.
Okay, so what's with the masks?
The mask is basically something that what we decided to do was kind of reinvent ourselves. We have always kind of played and felt Hollywood rock and roll, Sunset Strip, like sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the whole thing.
Yeah, the Motley Crue, that whole thing.
And exactly, and that's been kind of our look and sleazy rock, whatever. And I just thought, I saw these masks, I thought, what a great change. We play this feel good rock and roll, but then we have this look, and plus I'm 20 forever now.
That's true. It almost looks a little Botoxy, right? There are women walking around Beverly Hills much like that.
Yeah, now we're,
Can I
we're
have the name of your
ageless here.
doctor?
Right?
Then my
That's
other question
funny.
is, tell me the truth. In your dream of dreams, did you one day say, I hope I can write the theme song for the Boobies and Puppies show?
Last night I dreamt
where
that.
where
Yes,
where do you
yes.
go from
So you
here?
said
I mean,
you
what's your
can't have the
next?
wood.
I think our next thing is, back home, changing diapers, making
He meant
turkey
literally.
dogs and,
I was like, where do you go from here? He meant literally. We're going home to change diapers.
Oh, the music. Hopefully tour here really
Song to
soon.
your movie.
We're going to go have a
That's
hot
funny.
dog and a hamburger.
Maybe a little relish
So,
on there.
what about where can they get music? Where can people watching this get music?
Online, ReverbNation.com
Okay.
/LA Story.
Give your social
Bunch
media
of
links.
Stuff, all
Right.
LA Story Band at I believe that's Twitter, Instagram is LA Story Band, and what was the other? social media?
LAStorymusic.com.
LAStorymusic.com is our official website,
Okay.
and I'm kind of a social media
Whore?
lackey.
Whore.
Lackey.
No, he's not. He's not.
Lackey.
He's the opposite of whore.
Oh, lackey.
Our whore's behind
Yeah.
me.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
And
kind of
I'm
Oh,
social
I thought
media.
you were saying your whore was to the.
No,
He's
I'm-
like-
was to over here.
I'm whore.
Oh, we're just joking.
I don't think his wife is gonna like that.
No, the reason I said that is because you said last time that we were media
We are
whores.
media whores.
Look at
That's
him
a
back.
little
He's
different.
backing up. He's backing up.
We're
Wannabe
wannabe
media
media
whores.
whores. Yeah. That's the sound of him backing up. All right, you guys ready to do your theme song next up for us?
But for a proper interview, I had to bring you guys the Rockstar kit. So what you do is you put these glasses on, you put this bumper sticker on the back of your car, and you play some LA Story tracks really loud with your windows open.
Nice.
And
I
you're instant
love
instant
this.
Sunset Strip Rockstar.
Awesome.
Nice. Look
I'm
at
on
this.
it.
Good.
Wait,
I'm on
should I
it.
put it on my bumper or should I put it on my rack? I think I need to.
Oh, we could see the
Because
rack, so
it
put
is
it on the
It is
rack.
the Boobies and
And Puppies
Puppies
show
show.
after all.
And then all of course all the swag.
Oh man.
Nice. Thank you guys so much. Oh, and it's a girly size tee
And I
too.
got stuff for the crew. I'm gonna
Awesome.
send it to the crew. So
And these
I
are
got
kind
this
of
handsome guy here, underwear right
We
there.
got you
I got you
covered.
underwear.
nice. And also, just these are like really cool shirts. So you
Yes.
guys sell the merch at your shows too. So even
Oh,
if you
yeah,
just
yeah.
want a cool LA
we
Story
do
shirt.
like shirts, and
It's
we're gonna be doing stickers.
Really nice material, guys.
And it won't fade. You'll
Kind of
notice
is.
it
It's
won't
like a
go.
binky, isn't
I
it?
know.
It won't go gray either. It'll stay that nice jet black
Nice.
color.
Awesome.
All right, up next, LA Story doing the theme from the Boobies and Puppies show.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, guys.